Hello everybody. This is Crystal back with Coffin Up Stitches. I know I've been MIA for a while. I've been dealing with some family issues, and then we had to put one of our beloved animals down. I know that's hard for anybody. We had her for 16 years. She was a Yorkie. So I went out and done some therapy shopping today, and went to Hobby Lobby and found some really cool stuff. I just wanted to share it with you. I got some of the Cozy Toes. It's right here. The Cozy Toes. It's by Yarn Bee. It's really soft. It's pretty much like the Patreon, the way it feels. But it's 1.75 ounces. And it suggests using E4 3.5 millimeter. I have never made a pair of socks before in my life, but I seen this and it screamed Halloween to me, and I was like, I've got to get this. I've got to use this. I've got to make some socks for this year. I have to. So I'm going to try crocheting them, but a lot of people say it's easier to knit the socks than it is to actually crochet them up, especially with the sock yarn. So I'm going to try it both ways. They had a sock loom there. I thought about getting it, but I've worked with looms before, and I just don't like the way you have to wrap the yarn and then pull it up and pull it over and then wrap the yarn, pull it up. I don't like doing that, so I probably won't invest in the sock loom, but I'm definitely going to invest in a knitting machine. A lot of people say the Addy. It's kind of out of my price range at the moment, so I'm going to try to get a cheaper one. So if you guys know of one that's like that will work, please list it down below in the comments so I will be able to get one that's not, in the $100 range. But I got 3 balls of these, and they was $4.99 a piece. I should have waited till next week because it should be 30% off, at least at my Hobby Lobby here in Alabama. It falls on next week, so it goes every other week. But my aunt was here, and like I said, I needed some therapy shopping, so I got 3 balls of this. I got a really bright red cotton because I'm actually going to be doing a half double crochet, and the only cotton I had that I was wanting to make a dish rag out of was black, and that does not show up very well on the screen, especially when you have a black table like I do. So that I got bright red to do that with. I'll put these in here. I keep my smaller balls of like full things in this little tray that I've got. Y'all was wondering what that was. Then I got this really, really pretty lime green yarn. I love this yarn. And it was $4.99 a skein, and you get 7 ounces. It says to use a 5.5I, but I normally use like a J or something with this. It really depends on what I'm going to make with it. I have no idea. It's definitely going to be a wearable. I was thinking, honestly, I really liked a pattern that I seen on another YouTuber that I watch, and it's Alt Knots. Yeah, Alt Knots. ALTKNOTS. And she's an alternative crocheter. I absolutely love her. I love her whole, like, she's happy, but yet she's just got this crazy kooky thing about her, and I just love it. I was very attracted to her personality, and she used this to make a Harry Styles cardigan, but in her way, an alternative way. And I think this is the same color she used. I just seen it on one of her videos a couple of days ago, and I just really loved it. And she does have a pattern out for that. She kind of tells you a little bit about it. But I think this is the same one she used, and this one's called Limelight. There is the bigger balls of like the Crafter's Secret that has a bright green in it, but it's not quite as bright as this, and I wanted the brightest slime green that I could find, and this was the closest one. So I'll probably make a cardigan based on hers, but I'm not going to show you guys a tutorial. I will show you guys the finished product of it if that's what I end up making with this. But I definitely want you guys to go check her out. Again, it's Alt Knots, and she is fabulous. I absolutely love her energy, and she's like me. She's all about Halloween and Halloween colors, and green obviously is a Halloween color. The witchy purples, the slime toxic lime green that she talks about, the black, the little bit of like darkish pink. I mean, absolutely anything that has to do with Halloween, me and her are both for it. No, I do not know her personally. I don't even talk to her. But I absolutely love her. So if you guys like alternative crochet and you like more wearables, cardigans, things of that nature, she does more of that. to where I do more. Like right now I'm doing the dishcloths because I just started. I wanted to get the basics out of the way, and she does sweaters, and she does the knitting machine. She has the Addy knitting machine, which I absolutely love. When I have watched her use it, it seems to just go really easy. So she does more of that stuff. I'm probably gonna do like more blankets, more socks, more scrubbies, more anything really that I can get my hands on. And she also does some plushies, and she's really good at them. But she's awesome. So if you like alternative crochet, definitely go watch her as well. But she's awesome. That was the other thing I got. I also got me some new waxies from them. It was 50% off, so I decided to look. This one is called Roasted Pumpkin, and it was $2.99, but it was 50% off today. So what did they end up being? $1.50, $1.49 each is what they was. So $1.50. The roasted pumpkin, it really just smells to me like you're outside and you've got the fire burning, the wood burning. It smells like a bonfire is what it smells like to me, with a little bit of a cinnamon spice to it. I really do like this one. The other one I got was straight up pumpkin pie. And the one thing and it's two totally different scents. Like, I get all these pumpkin things and I'm like, oh, they're all gonna smell the same. But when you smell them, they totally smell different. And these two have a drastic different scent to it, even though they're both pumpkin. The pumpkin pie, what I liked about it was you can smell the crust. Like, I've never found one where you can actually smell the crust of the pumpkin pie. It still has that cinnamon pumpkin-y smell to it, but it's like an undertone of the crust, which I absolutely love. So this one is just straight up pumpkin pie. The other one is roasted pumpkin. And if you can get there by tomorrow, I would say, what's tomorrow? Today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. So if you can get there, they'll still be 50% off. I don't know if there is like the yarn though, like if it goes every other week or whatever. I'm not sure. But this was 50% off today, so it was $1.49 a piece. And then another thing I bought that was also inspired by alt knots was this right here. I love crocheting blankets. I do. But sometimes they get a little heavy and a little too heavy for me to be carrying around the house when I'm cold, or around my shoulders it gets too heavy or I get too hot. So one of the things that she done the other day on one of her YouTubes is she had went and bought some Beetlejuice fleece. And then she cut the edges off with one of these. But then she also got this thing called skip blades. So what this does is when you cut the fleece, it makes these little holes in it. So then you just kind of go through and you open them up a little bit so you can see them, and then you crochet around the holes. Now, I had done that before with just scissors, but I didn't like the way it looked. It didn't look like it was a clean straight line. Obviously, I probably got some of them off. So I opted to do this. So I will definitely be doing some fleece for you guys this year and showing you guys how to use this and how to crochet around it. But I was just like, why did I never think of getting one of these and seeing if they had that tool? I don't know. So I will definitely be doing that this year. Another thing I got today, and I got this at Walmart, because I just didn't like any that Hobby Lobby had. They had some black ones, and it was just like plain black. And then I went to Walmart. They did have this really cool one. It kind of looked like a lampshade. And it was black, and then it like had a white glow underneath it. But I was just like, it's just not really what I want. I didn't feel like it was really cool. So I got this fragrance warmer here. And I just really like the fact that this is very October-y, Halloween-y. And because I love Halloween, I just like this is going to be like my centerpiece to make me feel that warmth, that spark. I know everybody's like, oh, how are you getting warm in October? But for me, October, November is all about warm. That's when you start wanting to get warm. That's when you start the warm smells, like the pumpkin pie and things. And this just said Halloween to me because it lights up orange. This was $17 at my Walmart. And it's the tortoise glass is what it's called. They also had this in, if you don't like using wax melts and you like the aromatherapy ones, the other ones, they also had that in the aromatherapy ones. So if you'd rather just do like essential oils, you can also get the same one in essential oils. But I am also waiting for Michael's to open up. We have a Michael's coming to our Oxford, Alabama area, and I'm so happy because my Joann's is like an hour away, and where I'm going, it's called the Commons, and then we have the Exchange across the street, which is where our Hobby Lobby is. So I don't have like two stores like right there together. If I can't find one at one, I'll go to the other one, because you know Hobby Lobby quit doing Halloween decorations last year. That's the first time I'd heard of it being stopped. I don't know, but they definitely don't have any out. They have a lot of fall stuff out when they would normally put Halloween out, but they didn't have any today. So I'm excited that Michael's is going to be really close, and I don't have to like drive like an hour and a half away to get to some halfway decent Halloween decorations. That's not Walmart and on a break in a day or two. So it will be opening July 29th. So if anybody watching the channel lives here in Oxford, Alabama, and was wondering when they'd be open, it's going to be in a couple of weeks, July 29th. I will probably not be there opening day, but I'm going to try to be there the day after. It depends on when my off days fall, or if I can get there before they close. I work a lot of till 7s, and my job's like an hour away. It takes me a good 45 minutes anyway to get there. So that is what I got for you today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my total bill at Hobby Lobby, just because a lot of people normally like to know, it was $48.63, and that was for the big lime green at $4.99. That was these 3 Halloween sock yarn, and these again are called cozy toes, and I just think that's a cute name, but for it to be in Halloween colors really excited me. And it was also this red cotton one, so all those 4 was in there. The big lime green one, and that was also the rotary cutter and the rotary blade. This one, it's called Skip Blades, and when you see it, you'll know it, but they have all kinds of different blades, but this one was Skip Blade. This was $12.99. I forgot to tell you guys that. This was $12.99. That is the same price that you'll get one for Walmart, but I really wanted the bright pink one. I just like pink. Now, if it'd been like a really witchy purple, I would have totally like grabbed it first thing, but they didn't have any purple. It was this or that orange and white one. And I was like, I want one with some style. I gotta have style with me. And then, like I said, just a little rotary blade. This was $5.99, and it's a 1-piece. I didn't see any packs there for the Skip Blade. They just only had the 1-pieces. You might be able to go online and buy them in packs, but they just had the one, and then the one straight blade comes with this one. And then that was also including the fragrances at $149 each. So all that was $48.63, so right at $50. And then the fragrance warmer that I will be plugging up here in a minute was $17.88 before tax. I actually threw my Walmart receipt away. I'm really bad at that. There's a $17.88 before tax. So that's actually not bad for as big of a warmer as this is. I absolutely have fell in love with this warmer already, and I haven't even plugged it up yet. But why don't we go ahead and do that on camera so you guys can kind of see what it looks like in person. I hope it can. Yeah, it also comes with a light. I was fixing to say I hope it did, because if it didn't, I did not get a light. But yeah, this is the little dish that comes in. That's a pretty deep dish, so you could probably get you about 2 or 3 cubes in here, and it'd be really good. And then that's how big the actual warmer is. Let me get this thing unwound here, and we will light this thing up and see what it looks like. And I'll go ahead and pop one of those wax things in there so we can get this room smelling like October. a little plug-in down here. There we go. There it is. I'm going to turn my ring light off so we can actually appreciate this color here. So y'all will probably not see me for a few minutes. Not good anyway. But this is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The only other thing I could say that would make this better is if like it strobed between like different shades of orange. That is the only thing that would make this better. So I'm going to do not roasted pumpkin. I'm going to do pumpkin pie today. I think is what we're going with. Oh, and they break apart really easy. That was super easy. Normally the ones I get from Walmart take like forever, but that was super easy. So I put 2 in here. So two of theirs will fit in here, but them little ones that you can get from like Dollar General, because sometimes Dollar General has really good pumpkin smelling ones too, or Walmart, you might be able to get maybe 3 in there. But these are huge. Like they're a lot bigger than what I thought, because I mean, look at that. That is a huge piece of wax, so it's a lot bigger than what I thought. But that is what it looks like lit up. Push that to the side, and I'm using pumpkin pie today. So I will go ahead and get off here. I am actually fixing to do the tutorial on the half double crochet dishcloth, and then I'll do the tutorial for the borders. So if you've been watching and making along like, man, when you don't get to these borders, I'm gonna do these borders tonight on each dishcloth in one video, because just doing a border, it just takes too long. Just for doing one border, there's no point. It's gonna take maybe 2 minutes for one border. So there will be 3 borders in this tutorial, and I will have them filmed tonight and hopefully uploaded tomorrow while I'm at work. Sadly, I have to do that pesky thing called work, but we will be featuring the red yarn for the half double crochet, and I can't remember, but this is $2.29. So if you do shop at Hobby Lobby, definitely go every other week. It's always 30% off. A lot of people don't like shopping at Hobby Lobby because of their views on things. For me, that's been my only craft store that I've had that's close, that has a little bit better yarn than Walmart. That's not just Red Heart, because I love this yarn. It is the worsted 4 medium, but it's softer than Red Heart. Y'all can agree or disagree with this if you want to, but I feel like I've been crocheting since I was 16, and I'm 37 years old, and I feel like that Red Heart's yarn has went from being soft to feeling more like a rougher rug yarn to me. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I mean, I still use it because sometimes it's just there, or I've got leftover yarn over here on my cabinet that I still have to use. That's by Red Heart, or maybe they have a certain colorway that I want that Hobby Lobby yarns don't have, or I can't order it off Michael's. So I do still have to go to Red Heart sometimes. I just don't particularly pick it up on a whim. It's something I have to have because it's that particular brand of yarn. If not, then I try to find it in something else. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to show you guys. Oh yeah, one more thing. I got this at Dollar Tree. I know a lot of people do not shop at Dollar Tree because it's $1. I get so many people like, you shopped at Dollar Tree, but I got this for $5, and it's got these little things in there to where I can just put whatever I need to down in there. I'm actually going to I took this idea from Alt Knots. I'm not gonna lie, I took this idea from her. She has a corkboard that she painted black, and I'm going to do the same thing. And she puts her stitch markers on there. I'm going to do mine for more than just stitch markers. I might have like some of them, my pretty ones up here that I'll probably never actually use because I don't want to lose them or mess them up. But I will have some of them on here. But I am going to paint this black with this right here. And then I've got Mod Podge, and I have this really wonderful sparkly witchy purple sparkle right here, and I'm actually just going to do it right around here on anything that's wood. Down here I'm going to do it, but this center is going to be pure black. I'm figuring this will probably be soaked up in this cork board. But I just thought that was a really cool idea. If you want somewhere to put your fancy stitch markers, maybe put my fancy hooks in here or whatever I'm going to do. But this is going to be painted black, and I did steal this from her. So if you're watching, I'm sorry, alt knots. It was just like a really cool idea, and I loved it. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that, but I am going to change it up just a little bit so I can be a little bit different and not be exactly the same. But that's a really fun project I'm going to do just for myself, and I'll have it probably up here when I get my fancy stitch markers out and hang them up there with just push pins. Nothing special, just push pins. I will be painting my yarn cabinet black, and then I'm going to dry brush purple on there, which will be really cool. I'll probably do a video on there for you guys. Sorry, I got bit by mosquitoes, and they're itching. My arms are itching. That's why I have a t-shirt on. But that's really all I have for you today, is just my trip of therapy shopping today for Hobby Lobby and Walmart, and my new wax warmer and my new waxes. And then I'm gonna get off here and go ahead and film the half double crochet dish rag for you guys, so we can get through the 3 borders that I'm gonna show you guys on there, and then we can get into the bigger, better stuff, because I actually have a really cool spider web shirt that I can't wait to show you guys how to make and how to do that stitch. So I'm really excited about that. But I will see you in a minute. Bye.